Children, we have extracted the formulas of plane figures, and based on that let us do one or two problems now. From exercise let us do one problem. So we can find all types of plots and area of fields plots by taking the measurements and by drawing the particular pictures. We can draw easily and we can find their areas in the form of square meters also. Dear children, now let us find the area of this field. This field is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This field is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, from A to E is marked, and these are all. KB is a perpendicular line and IC is a perpendicular line. Like that, HF also is a perpendicular line and GJ also a perpendicular line. Now, see children, and this whole figure is divided into three triangles. 1, 2, 3. Three triangles and three trapeziums. Three triangles and three trapeziums. Let us find each figure's area one by one. First, let us find the area of ABK. So, area of triangle ABK is equal to, we know no? Half into base. We can take this is a right angle triangle and base can be AK and KB, base into height. So, half into AK into KB, half into, what is AK? AK is 50 and KB is 30. AK is 50 and KB is 30. That is equal to half into 50 into 30. 2 1s are 2 25s are 25 30s are 750 square meters. 750 square meters. So, next let us find the area of this trapezium KBCI. KBCI. So, ICI and BK both are parallel sides, lengths of the two parallel sides. Now, see area of trapezium KBCI. KBCI is equal to half into distance between the two parallel sides into sum of the lengths of the two parallel sides. This is the formula. Half into distance between the two parallel sides into sum of the two parallel sides. Now, let us see, distance between the two parallel sides is given 60. That means H is equal to 60 and A 30, B 40. So, half into 60 into 30 plus 40. 2 1s are 2 30s are 30 into 70. We get 2100 square meters. Now, the third one is it is also trapezium. So, area of ICDE. Area of ICDE. Area of ICDE. It is a trapezium. So, same now. Let us find half into distance between the two parallel sides is 80 and this one is 50 Lengths of the two parallel sides, sum of the lengths of the two parallel sides 40 plus 50. So, half into 80 into a plus b, 40 plus 50. By simplifying, 2 40s are 40 into 40 plus 50, 90. This can be written as 3600 square meters. Okay, children. Next, let us find the area of this triangle. This one, FHE triangle. Area of triangle FHE. We know the formula: half into base into height. Half into base into height. Half into base 20 into 40. Half into 20 into 40. This one directly can write 400 square meters. Next picture is in this area of this trapezium. This is trapezium. GJHF. GJHF. Now, area of trapezium GJFH. We know the formula: half into distance between the two parallel sides into sum of the lengths of the two parallel sides. See, distance between the two parallel sides into is 80, sum of the two parallel sides 40 plus 20. So, directly we shall write half into 80 into 40 plus 20. 40 into 60, it comes 2400 square meters. 2400 square meters. Next, the last one is area of the triangle GJA. GJA. Area of triangle GJA. We know the formula already: half into base into height. Half into base into height. So, half into 40 into 70. Half into 40 into 70. Half into 40 into 70. 2 ones are, 2 20s are, 1400 square meters. 1400 square meters. Now, the field is divided into 1, 2, 3 triangles and 3 trapeziums. The whole field is divided into 3 triangles and 3 trapeziums. We have already found the area of first triangle 750, next trapezium 2100 square meters, next trapezium 3600 square meters, next triangle area 400 square meters, next trapezium area 2400 square meters, and the last triangle area is 1400 square meters. Now, let us write area of the given field. Area of the given field. The field name is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Field A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So can be written as sum of all the areas 750 plus 2400 2100 plus 3600 plus 400 plus 2400 plus 1400. So by adding all these things we get the answer 10,000 10,650 square meters. 10,650 square meters. By adding all these areas we get 10,650 square meters, and this is the field area. This is the field area. So like that we can complete all the areas in the exercise given. All the problems we can complete easily. Dear children, so let us find the area of a circle. Now let us find the area of a circle. Area of a circle. We have already learned in 7th class circumference of the circle. What is the circumference of the circle? What is the circumference of the circle? Circumference of a circle is equal to 2 pi r. Now children, let us take a circle and divide it into two parts. This is the circle, and it is divided into different parts and made into pieces, and by arranging we can get, you see, so this is one part and this is another part. So when we arrange the parts of the circle, and we can get a parallelogram. To be very easy, so let us take a circle. Let us take a circle and make it into half and shade one part, one side, cut it into pieces, and all those pieces arrange in a proper manner. So by cutting a circle into such kind of pieces and arranging these pieces, so like this, we get a parallelogram. We get a parallelogram. Okay children, and if we make smaller parts, then the same parallelogram will be seen like this. So like this. So after arranging all such small parts, what do we get? We get like a rectangle. It looks like a rectangle. You see, this part is called this one. This part is called this one. What is this one? This is a radius. That means it is a rectangle. And what the remaining, this part, what do we call this part? It is a sum of the arcs. That means half of the circumference. Half of the circumference. Once again children, let us take one circular sheet like this and made it into parts, such kind of parts, and arrange the parts in a manner so that we get a parallelogram. we get it as a parallelogram, and this part we know as a radius, and this part we will get as a, what is that, circumference, half of the circumference. So this whole part is a circumference, no? So in that half is going upside and half is going downside, and the base will be half of the circumference. Now if we make it into smaller parts, then what do we get? It looks like a rectangle. It looks like a rectangle. Then we know the area of the rectangle, no? Based on that, this part length is r, and this part is half of the circumference. Now as this is looking as a rectangle, now this is made from circle only, no? This is made from circle. So circle is made into smaller parts and arranged in a manner, then we found it looks like a rectangle. We know the area of rectangle. So now area of the circle, area of a circle, what can we write? Equal to area of rectangle, area of rectangle. So what is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is length into breadth, and here what is the length? Half of the circumference, half of the circumference. So half into 2 pi r, this is length. And what is breadth? Breadth is radius into r. Breadth is r, length is 2 pi r, half into 2 pi r. So to what is 2 pi r? It is a circumference. So now what do we get? You see, 2 gets cancelled, pi r into r square. Therefore we can write area of the circle is equal to pi r square. Area of the circle is equal to pi r square. Once again children, take a circular sheet and make it into pieces like this and arrange them in a manner. So to be very understandable, just we have to arrange the parts like this. This is the way we have to arrange. Then after arranging all these parts, it looks like a parallelogram. So if we make the same circle into smaller pieces and arrange it, we will get such kind of picture, this type of picture. Then it looks like a rectangle. It looks like a rectangle. So by finding the area of rectangle, this rectangle, we can find the area of a circle. So what is this part? Half of the circumference. Half of the circumference. And what will be this part? Radius. This is the radius. Now area of the circle can be written as half into 2 pi r into r. By simplifying we get pi r square. Now what is the area of the circle? Pi r square. Dear children, we have already learned the formula for area of a circle. Area of a circle is pi r square. Now let us find area of a circular path. Area of a circular path. So what is circular path? What is circular path? See my dear children, see, it is a circle, and inside also there is a circle, so with same center. Now this is radius and this one also is a radius, So two types of radius. This is the big circle radius is capital R, small circle radius is small r. Big circle radius is capital R, small circle radius is capital small r. Small circle radius is small r, big circle radius is capital R. So now consider this is O. Now what is circular path? This everything is circular path. This everything is circular path. So now you got the path. What is circular path? Now what is the area of circular path? So area of circular path. Area of circular path, what can we see? Area of big circle minus big circle minus area of small circle. So what do we get? Big circle area pi capital R square minus small circle area pi small r square. So here we can write pi as common and capital R square minus small r square. This also can be written as pi into r plus r into r minus r. So this is the area of circular path. This is the area of circular path. So circular path is this one. So outside and inside there will be circles. So we have to know big circle radius and small circle radius, inside circle radius and outside circle radius. By that we can get the circular path area. The formula for circular path area is pi into r square minus r square, capital R square minus small r square. This can be very simply can write pi into r plus r, capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r. Dear children, already we have extracted formula for area of circle, that is pi r square, and area of circular path, that is pi capital R square minus pi small r square. Like that we can get third part is length of an arc. Length of an arc is equal to x by 360 into 2 pi r. Length of an arc is x by 360 into 2 pi r. So the degrees, the sector angle it is. The sector angle is x. Likewise, we can find sector area x by 360 into pi r square. X by 360 into pi r square. By using all these formulas, we have to complete exercise 9.2. By using all these formulas, by applying all these formulas, we can easily complete exercise 9.2. Now children, in the chapter, in this exercise 9.2, let us do one model problem. So in exercise 9.2, sixth problem we have, in adjacent figure, A, B, C and D are centers of equal circles. A, B, C, D are centers of equal circles. Centers of equal circles which touch externally in pairs, and ABCD is a square of side 7 centimeters. So these are all equal circles touch with externally in pairs. So this circle touches 1 and 2. This circle touches 1 and 2. So like this, in pairs it touches. In pairs it touches, and they are this based on the, by joining these centers, we got a square. In this picture we got a square, and the side of the square is 7 centimeters, and the side of the square is 7 centimeters. Now find the area of the shaded region. Find the area of the shaded region. Find the area of the shaded region. Now how to find? See, we know the area of the circle. We know the area of sector. So equal circles, no? Equal circles means there will be equal radius. So this is a square. A, B, C, D is a square. That means every angle is 90 degrees. Every angle is 90 degrees. So my dear children, this is all square. You can find the area of the square. This part area we have to find, the shaded part area. And we also find this sectors area. So equal circles, so all sectors are also equal. By finding the area of this square and by removing all these equal sectors area, then we can get the area of the shaded part, no? Yes, yes. Now what is given? Given side of the square ABCD is equal to 7 centimeters. This is given. And we need, these are all equal circles. Equal circles it is. That means equal radius. That means this one and this is diameter, no? What is that? Equal radius means, so CD is a side of a square and half of the CD will be radius. So the radius of the circles R is equal to 7 by 2 centimeters. R is equal to 7 by 2 centimeters. Why? Half of the side of the square becomes radius of the circle. Yes? Now we got the side of the, what is the side of the square, and we got the radius of the circle. All circles are equal. Now area of shaded region is equal to, what can we write? Area of shaded region, what can we write? We can write area of the square minus area of 4 sectors. Yes, no? Once again look at the picture. So this part is a sector, this part is a sector, this part is a sector, and this part is a sector, and this part is a sector. So sector, we need to know angle of the sector. These 4 circles are equal, so 4 sectors are equal. Clear? So we can find easily. You see, area of the square means side into side, 7 into 7 minus 4 sectors are equal, 4 into sector angle is here 90 degrees by 360 into pi r square, pi r square. So 7 7s are 49 minus 91s are 94s are, and 4 gets cancelled, minus 5 means 22 by 7, r square means 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. 7 gets cancelled, 2 1s are, 2 11s are. 49 minus 77 by 2. 49 minus 11 into 7, 77 by 2. 77 by 2. What do we get? 49 minus 38 and half, 38.5. Now this is equal to 10.5 square centimeters. 10.5 square centimeters. Now what do we get? Area of shaded region is 10.5 square meters. With this problem, let us complete the chapter. So, it is very easy to you. By using all these formulas, you can easily solve all exercise problems, and example problems also given in the textbook, and follow the example problems and the models, and you can easily complete the remaining all problems. Thank you, all the best.